Hello, and welcome to a very special episode of the Pain Free for Life podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Rob Vanbergen, and today I'd like to talk to you about the SANA Institute, and more specifically, our Certified Pain Resolution Specialist program.
Welcome back to Pain Free for Life, where we share how to successfully overcome all kinds of chronic and extreme conditions to live happy, productive, pain-free lives forever. And now, here's your host, co-founder, and board-certified holistic healthcare practitioner, Dr. Rob Vanbergen.
We live in a time of unparalleled access to information and countless training options. And so the challenge of identifying a trustworthy educational path, especially in the world of chronic pain, has never been more important. I've been on the other side of this, and it can be incredibly frustrating. Now, at the SANA Institute, we pride ourselves on an innovative approach that is merging the wisdom of traditional holistic healing practices with the precision of modern technology. This is a fusion that has ultimately culminated in a very unique curriculum designed to refine the standards of holistic health training and to introduce microcurrent and energy medicine for the first time to be the forefront of therapy. I believe very firmly that medicine like this should be the first line of defense, but it isn't, is it? The first line of defense are medications. It's surgeries. It's things that cause damage to fix one thing. It's always a trade-off. Energy medicine doesn't have that trade-off, but it's just not seen as something we must go to first. It's seen as something that we end up with when the conventional ways have failed. Chronic pain affects over 1.5 billion people around the world. And trust me, these statistics are old, and the numbers have definitely continued to grow. The 1.5 billion people was pre-COVID, like several years before that. And this was when the opioid crisis came out, but the belief being that this has gone away is a false one. It has only gotten worse. This is, even in and of itself, a mind-blowing statistic. COVID-19, as we all are very well aware, was a worldwide pandemic, right? And it affected it was about 750 million people got COVID. So not even close to the 1.5 billion people that years ago were experiencing chronic pain. Now, we know that the conventional therapies, conventional medicines, such as, your painkillers and things like that, often lead to a cycle of unaddressed pain, suffering, and an alarming dependence on opioids. This either leads to further serious injury or, unfortunately, in many cases, even death. So this is a crisis that has escalated to the level in which it should be recognized and categorized as an epidemic, because it truly is crushing the world. If there were these conventional medical treatments that worked all the time, we wouldn't have this issue. The fact that it still exists, the fact that there are more and more people getting sick, the fact that there are more and more autoimmune diseases in the world, this just shows that despite the fact that there are viable alternatives to pain relief with actionable resolution, the masses just don't know about them. And that is a practitioner and a individual at home, your layperson. Both of them are not aware. In fact, I often find that the lay people at home are a little bit more familiar with the alternative medicine because they have the time, they're researching, they're trying to find answers for themselves, for their loved ones. And that's where we come in, right? So all of this set the stage for the creation of our Certified Pain Resolution Specialist program at the SANA Institute. I knew when I got into this, and I was not a practitioner at all, that I needed a program that would allow me to become one. Something that would allow me to actually get a license and be able to actually go out there and treat people. And this was just simply not something that existed in the way I needed it. I wanted something quick that would allow me to treat people. I'd seen people get treated. I'd seen them get the results. I'd seen them treat themselves and knew they could get the results. But I wanted to be able to actually put hands on people and help them. And there was no program out there, barring becoming a doctor, that actually enabled me to do that. So this program, the creation of our Certified Pain Resolution Specialist program, is a program designed to do just that. Now, it is designed for existing practitioners, but something that surprises a lot of people is that it's also for aspiring ones. This is a comprehensive program that we've created and a system within this program that can allow anyone in the world to take up arms against the chronic pain epidemic and launch a new career in the healthcare space. So whether you already have a qualification or you're looking for one, this is kind of the right place for you. Those of you who are listening who have already signed up, especially those of you who are home users that are just trying to become a practitioner, have impressed me massively with your capabilities. Even without any previous medical experience, the completion of the course content as you're moving through it has been incredible to witness. It's really and truly been very impressive, and it has made me feel very good about myself for being able to create something that goes academically enough into the process, but also empowers people to figure that out and to learn in their own way. Now, we first announced the Santa Institute way back in October of 2023. It feels like it was just yesterday, but it was a little while ago now. And that was with the flagship program, the Certified Pain Resolution Specialist program, starting in March of 2024. Many people jumped on board immediately, and we have been, as I promised at the time, growing the program alongside our students, taking feedback from students, changing things as we go, and adding additional things as well, as, again, students have requested. I am very pleased to say that even though it took longer than I anticipated, the program is now fully complete and fully accessible, meaning we are going to have our first graduates very, very soon. And although this is the case, we continue to work with students on improving the program even now. With suggestions coming in weekly from students. Some of them are not going to work, some of them do. And again, this is an institution for the masses. We want people to be able to complete this program, but also to gain that knowledge. And there are certain things that work well, certain things that don't. And we're continuing to evolve that program. It's fluid, right? That is the point of this. Student-empowered education. Now, at the Santa Institute, the curriculum and the certifications are designed specifically by our faculty, including me and others, to kind of propel you to the forefront of holistic healthcare. We start with things like the history of frequency medicine, which goes all the way back to the ancient Greeks, ancient Egyptians, and we go to the cutting edge applications of microcurrent and even scalar energy today. We're covering all of it. But it's not just about the techniques, it's kind of about understanding the holistic needs of the body and mastering the art of delivering personalized care that will actually make a real difference. All of our students who sign up do receive a box with all of their textbooks printed and in full color and ready to go. I know that physical resources are something I personally love having. Students are able to get those as well. There's no extra cost for that. That was always the most annoying thing. You go to university and you've got to go buy all of your books on top of paying for the program every single semester. But students get all of these resources to carry on as well and to be able to look and reference as they move forward. Now, I want to take a little moment here during this episode of the podcast to look at the curriculum and to discuss what students will be able to learn. So our journey begins with an exploration of energy medicine, specifically through the lens of microcurrent therapy. We don't just stick to that. So in this section of the program, we meticulously structured this into 3 pivotal courses. We have 3 microcurrent courses: Microcurrent 101, Microcurrent 102, and Microcurrent 222. So you can imagine as the numbers climb, the advanced technology and advanced applications improve as well. So in Microcurrent 101, you're going to be embarking on an exploration of the body's energy networks. This course lays the foundation and it reveals what microcurrent therapy is at its basic level. It talks about its capabilities and it discusses how it addresses the 4 key disruptions within the body's electrical framework. These include things like fascia and meridians. In Microcurrent 102, we get into basic applications of microcurrent. This builds on the introduction. It goes through the history of microcurrent, the inner workings of it, and the basic core applications of the devices. This is where theory meets practice, and this equips you with the core protocols to tackle pain at its source. We also get into advanced microcurrent applications in Microcurrent 222. This segment explores neurofeedback, eye disease, electroacupuncture, and it does a deep dive into traditional Chinese medicine and the meridian systems in the body, which are crucial to our energy medicine kind of framework. The focus in this course is on client assessment and tailoring approaches to individual health goals to obtain maximum impact. The program then transitions into the Hash protocol. Those of you who are familiar with this, you would have heard me talk about it on the podcast and all over our website. This is the other elements beyond microcurrent, the things that we do to build the holistic healing blocks of the body. It's designed to optimize the body's terrain and to kickstart the innate healing process within it. This section compromises 4 courses, okay? Diet and nutrition, the medicine of movement, stress management, and sleep enhancement. In diet and nutrition, we look into the vital role of diet in achieving optimal health. And this course teaches you to guide clients in nourishing their bodies effectively, and the goal is to aim for a balanced diet and strategic supplementation. In the medicine of movement, we discover the power of movement and exercise in enhancing well-being, and we learn exercises and stretches that we can teach our clients to boost circulation and alleviate discomfort. So this really does convert movement by itself into a very potent type of medicine. We also go through stress management here, where we aim to master the techniques of stress reduction to combat the inflammatory responses that stress can trigger. Stress is a killer. It's huge. The course here explores the physiological impacts of stress, and it provides strategies to help clients achieve a calmer, more balanced state. We also talk about sleep enhancement. This is all about gaining expertise and understanding in the sleep stages and helping to promote a restorative sleep, which is an absolutely major cornerstone of health. This course offers strategies to address sleep dysfunctions, ensuring that your clients or your future clients can enjoy the deep healing rest that they need. Beyond healing, we also go into communication and ethics. This is a core part of being a practitioner. And so we have to develop these essential soft skills with courses on coaching, communication, and ethics included as well. They may not be the most fun courses, but they are an essential part of running a practice. And they ensure that you're not just a healer, but a compassionate, ethical practitioner, equipped to navigate the complexities of modern healthcare. The last section is energy medicine, where we kind of explore the next frontier in healing. This introduces you to cutting-edge techniques in energy medicine, including pulsed electromagnetic fields and scalar energy, these exciting new medicine types. Now, these courses are designed to expand the toolkit here, offering new innovative ways to enhance wellness and manage chronic pain effectively. First off, we have Energy Medicine 200, which is pulsed electromagnetic fields. Here, you're learning all about PEMFs and the science and practice behind them. This is a game changer in energy medicine, and combined with microcurrent therapy, can make some huge strides to successful treatment of your client's chronic pain. We also then go into scalar energy. This talks a lot about quantum physics and the promising field of scalar energy healing, which honestly may be the future of medicine. It seems to be the direction that it is going. This course teaches you how to understand the principles of scalar and how to apply the treatment to improve health outcomes. Now, upon completing these courses, you'll be poised and ready to go to revolutionize or begin your practice with fresh, personalized solutions for clients seeking a holistic path to health and wellness. Now, the Certified Pain Resolution Specialist program doesn't just prepare you to meet the current demands of holistic healthcare. It propels you into the future, ready to lead with innovation, compassion, and with expertise as a double qualified practitioner, becoming both a certified pain resolution specialist and a board certified holistic healthcare practitioner. So here's the question. Are you ready to embark on this journey and to make a lasting impact in holistic health? I know I was at the beginning. I know many that are ready now. Maybe you just simply want to learn a little bit more. Now, coming up to the 1-year anniversary of the Santa Institute's announcement, we've got a lot coming up with it, and we don't want you to miss out. So if you're someone that's looking for a career change, or you're someone who has dreamt of becoming a healthcare practitioner with board certification, with the legal capacity to start a healthcare business, I want you to head on over to our Santa Institute Practitioners Circle Facebook group, okay? All of the amazing updates, upcoming events, and announcements are going to be posted in this group first. So just click the link in the show notes and you will be taken right there. If you're already on Facebook, you can also just type in Santa Institute Practitioners Circle and you can request to join. There's a lot coming up, as I said, very exciting things. And whether you're ready to go right away or whether you're just interested in learning a little bit more about what it could mean to start a new career in healthcare and rid the world of chronic pain, this is the place to be. So thank you everyone for joining me today. And I hope you'll tune in next week for another episode of the Pain Free for Life podcast. I'm Dr. Rob Vanbergen, and I'll see you then.
Thanks for listening to Pain Free for Life. Be sure to follow us, share the show with family and friends, and leave us a review on iTunes. Every time you share the show, you are helping someone take their life back from pain. Visit painfreeforlife.com for more resources, including our free guides to microcurrent, the Hache protocol and inflammation, as well as our blog and online community full of people just like you, successfully overcoming all kinds of chronic and extreme conditions to live happy, productive, pain-free lives forever. And stay tuned for the next episode of Pain Free for Life.